everybody, what's up? It's Red from hashtag The More You Know and Coffee and Conversation. I'm here with Underground Media tonight to talk to you about Anchor FM. If you have not heard about Anchor, it is the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. Anchor is your one-stop shop for podcasts. First, Anchor is free. That's right, you heard me correctly. It is free. Anchor will provide you with the creation tools necessary to record and edit your podcast straight from your phone or your computer. Anchor will then distribute your podcast for you to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many other platforms. Do you like to make money? Sure you do. We all do. Who doesn't? You can make money with your podcast with no minimum listenership required. That's right, no minimum listenership. How awesome is that? So do yourself a favor and go to www.anchor.fm or go to your app store and download the free Anchor.fm app and get started today. Happening.
Right.
This is bull. This insanity and the idiocy needs to stop, everybody. We can't keep looking at our brothers and our sisters as human beings and being like, oh, that's our enemy. Is it though? Why? Because the media says it is? Because your political party says it is? Or that group that you hang out with claims that that's your enemy? When you look deep down inside of your soul, is that other person truly your enemy? Or is it more that your feelings are hurt? It's food for thought, folks. We can love one another wholeheartedly without having to support each and every single stinking cause out there. All right? It does not matter what God or gods you do or do not worship. It should not matter at all, one iota, who you're sleeping with or what gender you may identify as. Whatever makes you happy in life, then do that. Because like it or not everyone's going to side with you. And that's okay. Because if you're happy with your life, then live your life to the fullest, honey. Do it. Be you, boo. You got this. All right? Let me tell you, you got this. Just be you. All right? But at the same time, let everybody else be everybody else. All right, guys, seriously. The hippies had it right. Love. You know, unfortunately, there's a lot of darkness in our world, in our past, in our present, and most likely our future too. But we have to make a conscious damn decision every day to not let that darkness consume us. We have to make a choice every single day, every second of every day. We have to make that conscious choice to let the light influence us, not the darkness.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Somebody posted on Twitter the other day that, you know, sometimes it's hard to see the positive with all the negative around us. And they actually said, like, pretty much, like, if it's dark, be that light.
Right.
Be that light. You be that light. Like, don't wait on somebody else to be that light. You be that light. And,
that's right.
You know, that's what you got to do. I mean, even on subjects such as aliens, you know, it's actually pretty flipping cool if you ask me. Like, years ago, I would have said, you guys are nuts. Like, you're all insane. You're all crazy. But you know what? Like, anybody that knows me knows that I am an adamant, over-the-top Doctor Who fan. Like, literally, over-the-top Doctor Who fan. So much so that I even have a Doctor Who case for my phone. I have a TARDIS wallet. I have the Doctor Who scarf that my friend has gotten me. I mean, anybody that knows me knows I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. And part of that reason is one, yes, I like the aliens and whatnot. But it's because, like, here is this quote-unquote alien, the Doctor, who cares a lot more for humanity than we do ourselves sometimes. And, like, a lot of people can't get over the whole, you know, oh, well, you know, it's British or it's a sci-fi or whatever. And that's fine. But my thing is, like, you know, it shows how we need to come together in a very creative way. But
Yes.
the whole reason I digress. The whole reason I brought Doctor Who up is because I've been watching like Ancient Aliens and stuff like that, and it makes you think, and it's like, oh, time and space, and maybe it's not that far off. Maybe it is, but maybe it's not. Maybe there is somebody floating around with, you know, a TARDIS, a time and dimension and space machine.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe Bill and Ted had it right, man.
Except for the second one. That bunny is still the reason I cannot stand the Easter bunny. It terrified me. I am in my 30s now, and I still don't like the Easter bunny because of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, the second one.
Oh, it's Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Oh, that's all right. The Oompa Loompas scared me as a kid.
Well,
they were kind of creepy.
Yeah, they can be kind of creepy. They can be kind of creepy, yes. I can kind of understand that. And hey, for all you out there listening, real quick, also, hey, Jen, hey, Tim, good to see you guys.
Yes.
If there is any issues with sound, please do not hesitate to let us know.
Absolutely.
I have done it many times. I thankfully didn't do it this time, to where we have started and you couldn't hear us because I didn't have it turned on. But if there's any problems with sound, please let us know. And if you have any suggestions, comments, please, please, please. Oh, yes. Tim Saul said, give us the TARDIS. Bring me the TARDIS. Get us out of here.
Yeah. Tim,
I'm with you on that.
Thanks for tuning in, brother. It is awesome to have you in, man. Anybody that is tuning in, please hit that like and share button. Smash the hell out of it, man. Let's share the debauchery with the rest of the world, man. I tell you what, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, my gosh.
Debauchery!
You know what you just reminded me of there? Monty Pythons. For whatever reason, Monty Pythons.
I like Monty Python.
See? There you go.
Yeah.
Me. Anyways. All right. With that said, I am going to go ahead and play another clip for y'all.
Not without a shrubbery.
Exactly. Gotta have the shrubbery. Oh, the shrubbery. All right.
But I'm
The power that exists within us, the citizen to citizen diplomacy, the diplomacy that works between us, and we go into our neighborhoods, we go into our community, we go into our mosques, we go into our madrasas, we go into our synagogues, and we go into our churches, and we make this message, and we appeal, and we win hearts, and we win minds. Not the hearts. The hearts belong to Allah or Jesus, but the minds we can get. You know? And we are successful at it, but we can't get a dime. Now, the reason why trusted people call Muhammad is not pretty much anywhere near where we expect it to be in America. I call it national security paranoia. They're scared of us. And we're telling them, don't be scared of us. Don't be scared of Jeff Shaw because he was in the NSM. Look at him, what he is today.
So there we are. That was another brief clip there. And
absolutely.
Let me tell you, like, I cannot wait to actually release the video of this one. And we've got a lot of really good ones coming up. We've got more with the Lived Experience series coming up. We've got more of the Beyond Barriers podcast coming up. We are meeting so many amazing people, like, that truly are people that change the world. A lot of times we look at it as though we're only one person. And yes, we are only one person, but it takes only one person to cause a ripple.
You're not wrong. While I'm looking up something, Acacia, when we talk about people changing the world and being an influence and so on and so forth, there are a lot of people who influence us, celebrities, sports players, maybe it's our parents or grandparents, etc., right?
Mm-hmm.
But I want you guys to think about something for a moment. You never know who you're going to inspire. And I want to share something out of my personal life, and people who are metalheads out there probably know who Mudvayne is and who the band Hell Yeah is. The lead singer Chad Gray. I've had the privilege to meet this guy. He's been one of my biggest influences as a heavy metal vocalist. So this is straight from his blog. He goes, so we were going through our meet and greet in line today, and this man, and in quotes, a fucking warrior of life named Josh, walks up to us to take this photo. First thing out of his mouth is, I had there's a typo in here. It says a mild stroke. I had a TIA, a mini stroke. So at this time, guys, I was stuttering like worse than Porky Pig. I made Porky Pig sound eloquent. All right. And I wasn't supposed to go. So anyhow, he goes on to say how I had told him I wouldn't have missed the show for anything in the world, that my speech was broken, but you could tell my mind was clear and functional. He goes on to say, but I'm sure with patience, therapy, and time, he'll be back to normal sooner rather than later. This man has the will of 1,000, and I'm honored to see him keep pushing no matter what the circumstances. This just reinforces everything I say about the heavy metal family and our music in general. How cathartic and empowering the music is and how powerful we are together. He will take something greater than words could ever describe away from this experience tonight, and he will get through this because I just lost my place. Because he has all of us to lean on and support him. So please, Hellions, send him the most positive thoughts for a quick and full recovery. Thank you, Josh. Today you reminded me to never take a moment of this life for granted. No matter how low you can feel at times, there's always someone that has it worse and is willing to fight to get through. You've made me want to dig deeper and fight harder. I hope this will remind and inspire all of us to live life to the fullest and make every second count, because you never know what the next second has in store. So when life tries to trip you up, just do what Josh is doing right now and metal fucking on. Dude, I tell you what, I never in a million fucking years thought that I would be an inspiration to a well-known vocalist. Here was some Joe Schmo from the Midwest inspiring a rock star. Listen, people. Listen to this bald, goofy-looking guy right here. All right? Do you. Be happy. Fuck everybody else. Fuck their opinions. Fuck their criticisms. Be you. Metal the fuck up. Stand up for what you believe in. And just push through and be you. Be the best you that you can be. All right? Mm-hmm. We can believe what we want to believe spiritually. We can support whatever cause we want to support, and that's fine. But when we cross that line and become militant about it and become assholes about it, that's where the problem lies, folks.
Yep.
When we stop caring about other people that don't agree with us, that's where the division starts. We can't have this division anymore, guys. Come on. We're better than this. It's 2021 for Pete's sake. Uh-oh.
Hold on. We are still streaming on Facebook, so you can say hi to Facebook.
Facebook people. Hi. Thanks for tuning in.
Sorry to everybody else.
Everybody else that was listening in on Twitch, we kind of had a faux pas here. But I'm telling you guys, just be you. I'm in my 40s now. I have a Kermit the Frog tattoo, and I have a damn Muppet.
Hey,
and I cosplay.
Muppets need love too.
That's right.
Muppets need love too.
Muppets need love too. Don't forget it. Hell, I cosplay, people. Why? Because the cosplay community is even more astounding. They're welcoming too, and so should you. Look, you don't have to like what your neighbor's doing, but you shouldn't be an asshole to them. Just love each other. Man. Just be good to one another.
See? That's all you can do.
On Coffee Conversation and hashtag the more you know, we talk about a lot of things, guys. Sometimes serious, sometimes funny, sometimes it's a mixture of the two. One of the things that we take very serious with Underground Media and Beyond Barriers is mental health. We know that it's a struggle. I know sometime or another I'll share my personal journey with you guys and my mental health and what I've done and do and don't do, things of that nature. But what isn't so I'm going to target men primarily here for a moment. Guys, a lot of times you'll hear man up, don't cry, you're a man. Fuck that. Cry. If you need to cry, cry. You need to reach out, because it takes a hell of a lot more balls to reach out than it does not to not reach out. So what you see at the screen below there is the 1-800 National Suicide Prevention Hotline that is available 24 hours in English and in Spanish, and that is 1-800-273-8255. You can also text the word HOME, HOME, to 741-741 to connect with the crisis counselor and talk via chat. If you are in Canada, please call 1-833-456-4566. That's available 24/7, 365. And between the hours of 4 p.m. and midnight Eastern Time, you can send a text to 45645. If you or someone you know is in imminent danger, please call 911 or your local emergency number, or simply go to your nearest emergency department at your local hospital. They have doctors, nurses, and other staff that are trained and ready to lend a sympathetic ear and help you. We want to see you live. We don't want to see you have a permanent solution to temporary problems.
Exactly.
So with that being said, God, we've covered a lot in a short amount of time. Isn't that awesome?
It's amazing.
It's almost like the Micro Machine guys here talking about, blah, 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 blah. I can't talk like him because he talks way too fast, but, I don't know, whatever,
It's all good.
Caffeine I could, but.
Right. Well, no, we're good without that. We're good without that much caffeine right now. Because, some of us, or you have to go to bed. I don't right away.
I got to be to work at 0700 tomorrow, which is a lot earlier than my normal work time. But since we had Monday off, we are working longer shifts the remainder of the week just to make up those hours.
Understandable. Now, one thing I did want to say, y'all, is we did just have Memorial Day just passed. And please, if you know any vets, if you know anybody that serves in our armed forces, show them respect, because whether or not you personally agree or disagree with our government, with our armed forces, with what wars we are in and are not in, or whatever else, that is irrelevant. These people are serving their country. They are serving you so that we can have the freedoms that we have. Like I said, it is irrelevant whether or not you agree with what our government is sending them out to do, because these are people that are just obeying orders, and
yes,
they deserve our respect more so than I think anybody, because the thing is that they are choosing to give up their families, to give up their lives,
absolutely,
to give up their livelihoods and put their lives on the line. And you do not know what these people go through. You do not know what they have to put up with. And then to come home and to have people disrespect them after a lot of them really have given up their lives. Like I said, agree or disagree, it doesn't matter. Show them your respect and give them the respect that they deserve.
And for those of you who are saying they know what they were signing up for, a lot of times, no, they don't. And before you can say anything on that, I encourage you to volunteer at your local VA hospital or sign up and enlist. For any veterans that are tuning in tonight, please, we love you. We want you to stick around. We're here for you. You could reach out to us directly, or
Absolutely.
You can call a 24/7-hour free confidential hotline. Okay, for veterans. All right, you're going to call 1-800-273-8255. All right.
And that's
Again,
directly
friends,
just for,
please.
that's directly for veterans, you said?
Veterans. That is correct.
Awesome.
I'll do some homework too, because I know we got some first responders that tune in, myself being one. There are programs for first responders that are run by first responders. I'm telling you, fellow firefighters that might be tuning in, fellow, law enforcement, EMS, don't be afraid to reach out. Fuck the stigma. All right, I'm hashtag fuck the stigma. That's my new tagline. And for those of you who don't like it, well,
Right.
sorry, not sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
and it's we like chilling here and having fun. This is a place where people can come and be themselves. Like, you can be yourself, and we love you for it.
Be your weird self, because Lord knows I'm weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an understatement, but yeah, no, I'm just messing. We like to have fun here. Really, really, we do.
Like that's gonna bother me. Come on.
Right?
I know I'm weird. Please. I've earned that. So, friends, I'm going to disappear for a moment. I shall return shortly.
That is fine. And actually, I'm going to play one more clip for you guys, again, from the latest episode of Beyond Barriers podcast. Give me 1 second here. I apologize. But yeah, if you guys have any show ideas, topics that you guys would like to have discussed on here, we would love to hear from you, because, topics are amazing and we like it, among other things. But here we go. Here's one for you guys real quick. And it's not working. Hold on. Oh, I see. Now you show up to laugh at me. Is that what that is? Was that what that was?
Absolutely. Yes. Now you've got it.
So what's up, Charlie? What are you up to today?
I don't know, man. I was kind of lazy today, kind of slept most of the day away. Just doing Muppet things.
Muppet things. So what kind of Muppet things do Muppets do during the day? Like, define Muppet things.
I don't know if I can discuss that kind of stuff here, because Muppet things aren't always user friendly.
Oh, hold on. Thank you, Go Mental. Charlie, I'm sorry. I had you muted for our Twitch audience. I didn't mean to. It was an accident. But they can hear you now.
Why? What? Is it because I laughed at you?
Yes, it was totally. I got offended, and so I muted you. But then
How
your
does it
audience
feel to be offended by felt. You got felt.
Fuzzy. Oh gosh. Got felted. Anyways, but you know what? Our chat wanted to hear what you had to say, and so they made sure to let me know that they could not hear you. So you can thank chat for being able to hear you now.
Well, everybody that's tuning in and decided to chime in on chat that you couldn't hear me, thank you. It means a lot that you guys decided to tune in to see me. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting that kind of reception.
But so, Charlie, please enlighten us. What has been going on with you this week since we last saw you?
Well, just a lot of relaxation. I'm trying some new hair growth. I'm trying to grow my hair back. It's kind of a pain in the ass. And then just doing Muppet things. And, this might not be the right platform to discuss Muppet things.
Oh, Muppet things. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
so here, what do you think about the aliens? Or what do you think about them trying to say there's an existence of aliens? What does the Muppet think about that?
Well, I believe in aliens. Most of you know Gonzo from the Muppet Show. He's a good friend of mine, actually. And well, I mean, if you don't believe in aliens, well, explain Gonzo.
Mm, yeah, you got a point on that one, I guess. Um,
I mean, who else would? I mean, it might need a lot of fluffy green stuff to come up with stuff like that. But I mean, for
right.
all we know, that was given to us by the aliens too.
I guess that could be that. Yeah, that could be. Oh, see, Go Mental says we are aliens.
Yes, I definitely believe in aliens.
Now, do you know what alien really, the word alien means?
No.
It means foreign. So technically, everybody that, unless they are indigenous and were here from the get-go in the United States, technically all of us are aliens when you get right down to it, when you get down to the semantics of it. So Go Mental was actually pretty
That's awesome.
correct. We are aliens.
That is
So-
fantastic. So why in the hell, with all the love for aliens, is there such a division in this this wonderful world of ours?
Because sometimes people don't understand what they don't know. And sometimes it scares people. Sometimes instead of talking to somebody, if it's something that somebody doesn't understand, they just decide that, well, it must be bad, even though it's not. And people get afraid, and then people
That's
act on
really
that
good.
fear.
That's really sad because fear should be used to motivate you, not to stop you, but to motivate you. Go Mental, you're absolutely right. Distract, divide, and conquer. That's what we need to get these people to stop doing.
So what do they need to stop doing?
Stop being so divided. Stop being rude to each other, and just start loving one another.
Exactly.
And for those of you haters, I know there's a lot of haters out there that are probably going to be like, "Oh my God, the Muppet hurt my feelings!" Wah wah wah. Well, check this out. Take a shot of whiskey and sit down before you get hurt, Cupcake. Because you know what? Everybody needs to love everyone. This is not negotiable, people. It does not matter two damn bits what you believe or anybody else. Just love one another.
And
You
on
heard
that
it
note,
from its mouth.
exactly. Heard it from Charlie. And if Charlie says it, you better listen. Because it's pretty bad if a Muppet can understand these things. But we as people choose not to. We choose to get hung up. Everybody has, what is it they say? Hurts and hang-ups and whatever, however that finishes. But everybody has it. So why don't we learn just to agree to disagree sometimes? And actually, on that note, I'm going to play another clip. So stay tuned.
Woo!
Oh, maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Hold on. And this isn't working right. Sorry. Technical difficulties, people. Hate to break it to you, but we are full of technical difficulties tonight. But that's okay.
No surprise.
I know. Tell me about it. All right. Here we go.
It's all right. And I'm back, everybody.
Woohoo!
we don't have that many voices for peace anymore. It seems like each one has a camp now.
Yeah.
It's like I'm in this camp, and everything else on the other side of it is my enemy. That's not how humanity works. We want a civilized society, and to have a civilized society, it means dialogue and conversations. It also means coming to agreement on certain fundamental things we all agree on. Number one, we want peace. Is there any human being out here who doesn't want peace? Peace that comes from knowing that I will be safe, and because I am safe, you will be safe. That is important, and we have to promote that at all times. And those who are extreme, they are minority, but they're very vocal. They're very loud. They're very loud, and they're organizing. They're putting their money together to shape us all. And we have to stand up as citizens. Now, our government, God bless them, they try. But there's mixed messages coming out of them. That's the best I can put it. And we civilians, like Jeff Sharp or Acacia Diaz, we're trying, but there's no agenda we have. I mean, I don't have a department here, and I don't have an agenda that I'm trying to carry out within society. All I want is peace and freedom and liberties and justice, everything American, everything I've come to love about America, everything I've come to learn in America, something that I was taught by Minnesotans here in America, something I came with from Africa, understanding. So that's what we promote in terms of our social outreach, in terms of our objective.
Acacia, why don't we put in chat what the website that gentleman is? Let's find his stuff for everybody. Radical centrism what? So go mental. I would like a little bit of clarification. Yes, I'd actually like to know a little bit more about what you're getting at there. Go mental, please.
And let me know if I'm wrong, if I'm
more often
thinking about this correctly, but radical tends to have a very negative connotation to it, especially coming out of extremism. Yeah. But if I'm correct, what he's saying is that we need, essentially what he said, we need to get back to the center, and we need to be borderline radical about it. In other words, yes, Go Mental says screw left and right. We need to be here.
Cheers.
And it's okay. You don't have to pick a camp. Your camp can be in the middle and accepting all of it and accepting all the sides.
That's right.
And I will play one last one for you guys. And yes, Mustafa agrees with you, Go Mental. Thumbs up. That is correct.
Whoever wins the next generation wins this war. And this is a war, by the way. This is a war of ideas. This is a war of ideas. And our mantra here at Average Muhammad Organization is it takes an idea to defeat an idea. In this instance, we're talking about an ideology, whether it's the far left or the far right or extremists who are religious, like ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Al-Shabaab, and Boko Haram, and the Taliban, or we're talking about people like the neo-Nazis and the Ku Klux Klan, and the Proud Boys and the QAnon conspiracy people. They're trying to tear us apart. They're saying, look, the other is the enemy. And we're saying, no, the other is our friend. Diversity is our strength. People being different, whether it's different sexuality, different religion, different color, different creed, different nationality, this does not matter. They're all human beings. And if you see that, and once you accept that, guess what? Once we teach our kids that, and we go out and we engage them on those principles, we win this generation. And if you win this generation, this issue becomes nothing. It goes back to the fringe. It goes back to the corners where it used to exist before.
That is a very powerful message that I think everybody can relate to. On another note, folks, I know for a fact that we have some fans out there of Harry Potter, DC, and Marvel, as well as Rick and Morty. I mean, come on, I'm Pickle Rick. It's Rick and Morty. It's my cheesy ass impression of Rick, but hey, come on now. So what am I getting at here, people? Well, I tell you what I'm getting at here. We're talking about the monthly tea club, not the tea that your mama and grandmother drink. No, I'm talking t-shirts. Anything from goofy t-shirts that say the Karate Squid to Pack Buster. They're spoof shirts, my friends. There's no contract. You can cancel anytime. They have over 50,000 members and growing, and they also give to a charity each month. You can join the monthly tea club starting at $14.99 per month. So you build your own box, you get to choose your own designs, so on and so forth. Now, they talked about charity, right? So what they do is called T4AT. All right. They believe every human being should have access to the basics in life, and clean clothing is no exception. That is why they are making a difference one t-shirt at a time with their T4AT project, where you buy a t-shirt, they give a t-shirt, no questions asked. All right. So looking for your new wacky t-shirt, go to www.monthlytclub.com/subscribe. Another quick note is going to be Liquid Death. Yes, you heard me right. Liquid Death. Sounds kind of cool, huh? Guys, it's getting hot. All right. It's June. It's the summer. How about you go to liquiddeath.com and murder your thirst? This is 100% pure mountain water from the Alps. They have sparkling water and regular water in a can. That is right. It is in a can. Don't feel like waiting. You hate shipping. I tell you what, you can go to Whole Foods, 7-Eleven, Sheetz, Get Go, and Sprouts Farmer Market to find Liquid Death. They are working fervently.
See, Go Mental even said it actually tastes good. Evidently,
it sure does. Go Mental. It's one of my favorites. Yes, that's awesome. 10% of the profits from every can sold is donated to help kill plastic pollution. All right. Their cans are extremely they're recycled. All right, guys. I mean, that's just it. Boom. It's all recycled stuff, man. If you haven't checked out their website, you really should, because it's absolutely amazing. They even have a link where it says "Let Liquid Death name my child." All right. So I tell you what, guys, go check it out. Wait. Liquiddeath.com.
Let Liquid Death name my child.
That is absolutely correct.
Alrighty then.
You put in your last name, the gender of your child, and desired occupation, and they will. So you know, I'm going to do this here. I'm really curious of what this is. Oh, speaking of, okay, for those of you the younger generation, when you click on the gender box, it says boy, girl, and the third option says death to gender. So there are plenty of gender fluid options involved here. Okay. Awesome. So, oh my gosh, there is just a ton of desired occupations ranging from judge to forest ranger to entrepreneur, snake charmer, dentist, sea captain, cult leader. I'm going to go with cult leader because that just sounds freaking cool, man.
Haven't we already traveled down this path though, Red?
Slaughterella Blitzkrieg holds.
That sounds about like it. That sounds about right.
Oh
right up your alley.
My gosh, that is hilarious. That is awesome.
Your poor
so my friends, kid. liquiddeath.com. I know, right? Wait, no, that ship has sailed. No. Nope, I've got 3, and it's bad enough that they have to look like me. My oldest son, guys, he turns 19 on the 5th of this month, and
congrats.
You know what? I have no idea if he's tuning in anywhere in the world, but if he is, happy birthday, buddy.
Absolutely. And also, all you guys, I did a shout out to Red here on his Twitch channel, because he will be starting streaming on his own channel soon too. So please go give him a follow. It's twitch.tv. Is it /RedFL, the number 20. So please give him a follow.
Yes,
Go ahead.
It is going to be happening here very soon. So we were asked. There's a cosplayer that I've been in contact with who wants to be a special guest on Coffee and Conversation. However, his schedule only allows for like Friday or Saturday day or evenings. So we may have to run a special episode just for him.
And actually, we're going to have a couple of special episodes because coming up on June 19th, which is a Saturday, we will actually, if all goes as planned, we will be streaming at 3 p.m. Because we will have Madsy, who is another streamer here on Twitch. Actually, I'm going to give him a shout out here. Madsy. And yes, and evidently I did it wrong. Oh, hold on. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. It's not working right now. But please go check him out. I'm looking right now because evidently I don't have the right one for him. I don't know why, but evidently I do. But yes, he will be joining us. We will do a special Coffee and a Conversation that night or that day, that afternoon. But we'll also be doing a family-friendly for part of the stream. We'll be doing Jack in the Box or Jack Box. I always say Jack in the Box, even though it's just Jack Box. So definitely check it out. Again, that will be Saturday, June 19th that we will be doing that. And we'll have definitely a couple of streams like that, only because, like you said, there's a couple of our guests that aren't able to make it on a weekday evening. And on top of that, they're also 5 hours ahead. So right now it is roughly about 3 a.m. over there. So, yes.
Holy cow. Forget
What?
that noise. So, you brought up my streaming thing. Guys, listen, they're not going to be hour long. Hell, I don't even know if they're going to be 20 minutes long. It's just going to be filled with randomness, silliness. I will take viewer questions and things of that nature. Chances are, man, we're going to talk about music. We'll talk about geek things like Star Wars and the 501st Rebel Legion. That's right, Vader's fist, bad guys doing good. And, so, I mean, it's going to be kind of a wide open platform. I will make this very clear. If you come onto my live streams and you start spitting anything disrespectful, hateful, prejudiced, or racist, you will be banned, you will be reported, and you can go, pardon my mouth, folks, but you can go fuck right the hell off. 18 and older only, please. When you chime into my streams, please. Maybe 16 and older, I guess, but there will be some foul language.
We try to keep it a little bit cleaner on this one, but yes.
Yeah, we do. Guys, I have the mouth of a sailor and a trucker sometimes. It's kind of a curse, I'm telling you what. But Charlie here will most likely be doing a lot more talking on my channel. Just because he's a Muppet. And Charlie, what do we need to tell them? Muppets need love too. That's right. Muppets need love too. See? He said it. Said what?
Absolutely.
Yeah. See?
All right. And with that, without further ado, I know you need to get to bed. And mental, no, Madsy is not a former. He was actually born in 1988. I actually did ask him that question as well because of the whole number thing. But no, it is actually because of the, he was born in 1988. So makes us all feel old. But, yes, he actually did not know about that. So I actually mentioned it to him. Oh, you're a youngin'. What are you talking about? But without further ado, Red.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can find us on Anchor.fm. That would be Beyond Barriers Media, yes? I believe. And you can also find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Prime, right?
Woo!
Yay! I got mail. Anyway, Anchor.fm, people, is your first and only stop. You can use that. You can use StreamYard. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do to start podcasting. Do it. Find us a topic that you're passionate about and just go for it. Get that drive and just haul ass with it, man. Remember, we love you. We thank you, each and every last one of you. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share button, smash it. If you want to donate, you can do that through Anchor FM for as low as 99 cents a month. If money is tight, which I'm sure it is because it is with everybody, then hit that like, share button. Show us some love. We appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time out of your nights to come chill with us and to have some wicked coffee and conversation. So on behalf of Underground Media and Beyond Barriers, I am Red, and that is Underground Media. We love you. Peace, love, and graham crackers.
Absolutely, guys. And we will see you next week. Have a great night.